Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whiskey Friend with me, Alan. New week, new video, another brand new video. Bunnahabhain 12 cask strength of 2022 and Bunnahabhain cask strength 21-year-old from 2024. Both Whiskey Friend whiskies of the year in their relative years, and I always maintained I was going to do them kind of head to head. Just for clarity folks, it's not about finding out which one's the best because they're both fantastic. I'm trying to establish where the value is. In the comments, I used to get people saying that it wouldn't be fair to battle the 12-year-old against the 21-year-old. ABVs, they're very much. In fact, the 12-year-old has got a slightly higher ABV at 56.6, and the 21-year-old has got an ABV of 53.6. So the age difference is there, the prices are there. The quality, there's no question the quality is there. If I had to pick one, could I pick one? I'm going to try and establish whether I would pick one, where the value is for me, where the value might be for you. So guys, if you're interested in this one, sit yourself down, strap yourself in, pour yourself a dram, and let's share some whiskey together. So without any further ado guys, what I'm going to do a quick overview of both of these whiskies. I have reviewed both of them in full. I will try and pop links up here and here if you want to go back and watch the full review. So I'll do a quick overview as I'm going through them, just to give myself a wee bit of whiskey to taste, overindulge maybe, get myself excited. On the nose, let's tackle the Bunnahabhain 12 cask strength first. This one is sherried, spicy and unpeated. Wow, yeah, it's from the unpeated range from Bunnahabhain. They have a couple of peated ranges, which is the Port Charlottes, which they are over here somewhere. Some Port Charlottes over there. They also do the Optimore. So on the nose of this one, this is, wow, there it is. It's sherried, it's rich, it's dark, it's dense, it's fruity, it's chocolatey, it's dried fruit, red fruit, dried fruit, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, all sorts of chocolate vibes going on. All the rosos all over it, so there's a nice little nutty vibe going on with this. But yeah, typical sherry, raisin, figs, dates, all of that stuff's all there. Super, super stuff. Let's see what it's like on the palate, guys. Wish me luck. Let's send this down the hatch. Wow. So good. Rich, thick, creamy. A little bit of dampness, a little bit of earthiness. Spicy, it's spicy's coming through now as it goes into the development. It's getting spicy. Chocolate, raisins, chocolate covered raisins. It's fruity, it's nutty, it's thick, it's jammy, it's sticky. A little bit of Christmas cake, a little Christmas vibe going on, Christmas pudding maybe, but it's sticky, jammy, spicy, nutmeg, cinnamon, a little bit of saltiness heading to the finish. Finish is long and sweet. A little bit of coffee coming into the finish. Chocolate. It's a little bit fruity and it's a little bit nutty. So absolutely fantastic. What a whiskey. £80 a bottle. Unfortunately, there was no 12-year-old cask strength from Bunnahabhain or 12-year-old cask strength from Bunnahabhain in 2024. Hence, they released this bad boy. The 21-year-old cask strength. 53.6% ABV. Wow. Let's get a quick overview of this one. Have a quick cleanse. Then we'll dive into where the value is. Colour on this one again, it's rich, it's rich mahogany, rich amber, dark amber. Lovely, lovely sherry note. Coat lines forming beautifully. These slow legs are starting to run down. Nice little Bunnahabhain glass. Stuck it in the Bunnahabhain glass here, guys, so as I wouldn't mix them up. Okay folks, so let's get into this bad boy. 21 years of age, 2024, cask strength, 53.6, natural colour, non-chill filtered, so much sherry. So I feel like I'm overindulging here, guys, just sitting here tasting these, man. I'm salivating at the thought of it. This 21-year-old spent most of his life in Oloroso sherry casks. Had a finishing period in Pedro Jimenez sherry casks, but on the nose of this one, Again, it's rich. This is real dense, thick, heavy sherry. Big honey note. Orange in there. Maybe a kind of touching on maybe a little bit of marmalade thing going on. It's woody. It's much more woody than the 12-year-old. I think the 12-year-old's a wee bit more damp and outdoor and earthy. This is still earthy. It's still a wee bit outdoory, but not quite on this scale. It's a wee bit more fragrant, a wee bit more floral, a little bit more woody. Definitely the woody's different. And it's maybe a little bit of furniture polish going on with this one as well, but what a wonderful, wonderful nose. And again, it's nutty, it's the Christmas cake vibe, but it's more about honey, raisin, figs and dates, they're all there. And even a bit of cherry. And heading to, as you really pick it apart, there's maybe a nice little leathery note going on with this one. And a wee hint of tobacco. And again, it's a little bit, wow, super friendly nose. Not that the 12 is not friendly. They're both really, really friendly, really engaging. And you can certainly spend some time with these noses. So let's dive into the palate of this one, guys. Let's send this down the hatch. Responsibly, of course. Oh my goodness, dry, thick, chocolatey, milk chocolate, dried fruit, dark fruit, red fruit, nutty, spicy, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of espresso, maybe a milky espresso. It's waxy, it's jammy, they're both jammy. This is a wee bit more waxy, a wee bit more mouth coating. Whether the age is doing that, I'm not too sure. They're both jammy. This one is a wee bit more kind of plum jam. The 12 is a wee bit more raspberry, a wee bit more strawberry jam. Maybe a wee hint of marmalade in the 21-year-old as well. But they're both sticky. The spice, there's some ginger spice in the 21. Ginger spice, cinnamon. Whereas I think the 12 is more nutmeg, cinnamon and clove. Again, it's a little bit salty heading to the finish. The finish on this one, guys, it's long, it's sweet. It's a little bit sweeter on the finish than the 12 is. A little bit of cherry pie going on. Red fruit, red apple, plum jam. And there's absolutely no bitterness whatsoever on this 21-year-old. Sometimes when I get older age statements, they're a little bit more bitter. No bitterness whatsoever. Slightly sugary oak. It's got a nice powdered sugar thing going on. Dark cherry. Dark honey, but both epic whiskies, epic whiskies, sherry masterpieces, both of them. Where's the value? So let's try and hit on the value. Just before I hit on the value, guys, I'm going to put a wee advert in for myself. I used to do the coins with you guys, and I did a great run of the coins. I'm not doing any more coins. A lot of people ask me about tasting packs and tasting sessions and live tastings. So what I've come up with the idea, guys, I've built myself a nice little whiskey friend pack, whiskey tasting packs, and those packs are absolutely fantastic. If you want to customise them, I can customise them. If you are in a whiskey group or a group of lads who do some online tastings and you want me to build some tasting packs to suit you guys, I can certainly do that. All you've got to do, guys, what I will do is I'll pop a link into the description. If you want to contact me regarding the packs, please feel free to give me a contact. Yes, they are. I can really do anything, whether it's an Isla pack, whether it's a peated pack, whether it's a Campbelltown pack, sherry packs, mixed packs, beginner packs. There's lots of stuff going on here. And just to take it a wee bit further, guys, I have already released a batch and they sold out pretty quickly. The guys who've picked them up, I'm hoping to do a live tasting with them, and I'm probably going to try and invite some of the lads in who picked up these packs, and we're going to try and do a walkthrough of the packs. So that's where the current future is with them, guys. Any more info you want, dive into the the comments. I will put a link in there. And if you want to catch me on email, that's absolutely fantastic. Any questions at all, guys, feel free to ask. But super duper stuff. So that's the Whiskey Friend pack. So they're pretty much taken care of. So the value of these, where's the value? £80 for the 12-year-old cask strength. I picked up a deal on I think I got a deal on the 21-year-old cask strength. I managed to pick that up for £50. Sorry, I managed to pick that up for £250. My-ho, I wish I picked that up for £50. Yeah, £250, I think I got a deal on it. So here's the gap. £80, £250, 12-year-old cask strength, 21-year-old cask strength, both Bunnahabhains, both Isle of whiskies, both unpeated. Absolutely massive sherry bombs, epic whiskies. So for me, I'm a wee bit of a conundrum. If I come to replace this one, will I replace it? Certainly if I can find it again at 250, I will replace it. So there's value in this for me at £250. I do appreciate that some budgets won't stretch to £250. People have other priorities. So that may be where the 12-year-old cask strength comes in for you guys. If your budget is around about that £80, this is a definite no-brainer if that's where your budget is. I would even, if this was available again, I know they stopped it in 2024 to release this one. I'm hoping that it's coming back in 2025. Looking forward to it coming back in 2025. And I'm no doubt that I'll run out and I'll pick up a little bit. I'll fill up the stash. I don't have a stash of this one yet, purely because of the price. I still have quite a bit of it left. Looking forward to firing through that and dreading the day that it comes when it might need replacing. So yeah, so that, for me guys, there's value in both of them. Both fantastic whiskies, both epic whiskies, both Whiskey Friend whiskies of the year. And I think, yes, it's going to come down to personal budgets, guys, if you can afford it. Both of them for me, I think, if you can get that round 250, I know looking currently today, it's tough to find it even around about 250. It's probably stretching nearer to the 300. That's where it might break a bank for me. It may just test me a little bit to see whether I go out and fork out towards the 300 for it. I'm quite happy to pay for it at 250. So yes, but this one all day long, £80. I'd even stretch this to 85, 90, 95. I'd still be happy to pick these up at that price. Hopefully they keep it around about the £80, which is great. So guys, that's where this one is. Another big tasting, another big two epic sherry whiskies head to head. If I had to pick a winner, I'd purely go for the 12 on the I think there's better value, £80. I think this is if you want a 21-year-old whiskey. And don't get me wrong, guys, 21-year-old whiskies at any distillery is heading towards that price bracket. It's very, very rarely now you'll find a 21-year-old maybe under a couple of £100. So yeah, it's prices where the prices are, and there's nothing really we can do about it. Next video's coming up. I think I'm going to tackle a little series of independent bottlers. Towards the back end of last year, I picked up quite a few indie bottles. I felt that's where the value was, that's where the ABVs were, that's where the quality was, and that's where the value for money was. So I've managed to pick up a little stash of indie bottles, some signatories, some old Perths, some turntables. There's quite a few out there that I could maybe dive in and share with you. So other than that, guys, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend, and until next time, as always, the pleasure is the sharing. Don't forget to send some great whiskey straight in the hatch. Cheers, folks. Until next time.